field trip to the Stingray Migration.
Stingray migration.
Migration is about going home, which is where you're from.
How do the stingrays all know where to go?
Instinct, something deep inside you that feels so familiar that you have to listen to it.
My mom, my dad, I have a family.
We will never forget you, Dory.
What if I forget you?
I miss them.
So, 13 years. Why did it take so long?
He kind of was done. I mean, he felt like that movie, Nemo, he felt kind of resolved about it, I think, and was kind of actually in the press actively saying there wasn't going to be a sequel. And then we had to watch it because we were releasing it in 3D, I think in 2010 or something like that. And so it'd been a long time since we'd watched it. And certainly, I don't know if we'd ever really watched it kind of as an audience. We walk out of that theater and he was like, wow, I'm really worried about Dory. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, I'm really worried. He's like, I feel like she could get lost again tomorrow, and then she wouldn't know how to find Marlin and Nemo. Like, I feel like I left her unfinished. And then I kind of, we talked about it a little bit, and then we didn't talk about it again. And then a few months later, he was like, so, you know how we're talking about Dory? Well, I have this idea. And that was kind of the start.
This is someone who has short-term memory loss,
Yeah.
lost her parents, confidence is waning. How do you balance the two?
Well, I think, we always kind of start from the truth, right? So you start from the place of like, what is it that he's worried about with her, and how do we make sure that as a character, she's okay at the end? Like, where is she going? And so when you start there, it's always making sure that you're kind of keeping that as the key ingredient to keep you kind of motivated through the movie. And then the good thing is we're surrounded by complete and utter goofballs, at work. I mean, to the point where they're like throwing humor into anything at any point, any time possible. So it's always trying to figure out kind of where those kind of moments and ideas feel like appropriate. And then you get a cast of characters like Ty Burrell and Ed O'Neill and Diane Keaton, and it's almost like a form of editing almost out these opportunities we always have for humor and making sure that we're kind of trying to strike that balance.